Okay, so you want me to do a 5-line thing? Wait, I've got to find my, here.
I think it will involve paper and a InDesign marker that is almost as old as I am. I used these when I was a little kid.
Here's line number 1. All right, so I'm not cheating. I'm still here with this line. I just put pink on it. This is supposed to be a self-portrait, I think. I have to have some music in here. I may be exceeding my line limit, but that's the way I am. This is such an experiment. Let's see. There it is.
Okay, I'll be done in like 30 seconds. Voila, it is done.
As a little girl, I used to just hide away in my room and make art and not see anybody for hours and listen to music, and it was just kind of a time for me to gather myself and to take space from everyone and just kind of be in a zone, a really happy zone. And then for many years I didn't do art. I didn't realize how much I missed it until I'm back to it, and now it's the same thing. I just turn on the music and I just get some quick idea and I start building a piece. I never know where it's going, and suddenly it's gone. Hours just fly by, and it just really is a gift to me to be able to have the time and the freedom to do this and not think about having to sell it or having a client or having to please anyone, but just following my own rhythm. It's really, really a gift in my life. When I say there was a time when I didn't make art, I didn't make art in a physical form necessarily, that the way I do now with a finished piece that I could show. I certainly did films, and they were as artistic as they could be, albeit they were documentaries. There was a story to tell. And then the years when I wasn't making films, I used to redesign my house or redecorate my house. And the more I think about it, that was my creative outlet. My daughter would ask, why are we moving so much? And I'd say, I don't know. But really, you know, the new house enabled me, it was like a new canvas for me. And so I could redo the colors, and I could put the furniture in new places, and I could revitalize my space. And I think for a long time that took the place of doing any kind of art. So I guess once you're in touch with your artistic side, it oozes out into everything. It's playful. But I think I've missed the concentrated time doing art, and really never had much faith in myself as an artist. So it's nice to be doing pieces that I like. I love collage. I love collage because I don't have to draw. Somebody else has taken the image or prepared the image, and I just put it in a context instead of going, oh, I can't draw, oh, I don't know how to paint. Well, I still can't draw and I still can't paint, but it's just fun. You know, for some reason, things are combining in a way that I really like. So I'm pleased. I'm learning, and it's fun. It's really fun. And I think the other thing I've learned, oh, this is the best thing. There are no mistakes. There's no such thing as a mistake. So that's really hard for a perfectionist to get. So when I go to make a piece and there's something in the wrong place or it doesn't feel right, I've learned to just pick it up, cover it, work around it, balance it somewhere else on the thing. And it's part of a sort of feel like I'm an aerialist. You know, I don't know where the piece is going to take me next. You just get into your inner self and your process, and it's reaffirming. It's just reaffirming to come out with something, with a small piece or a big piece that is an expression of yourself, that you can say, wow, you know, that happened to me. It's almost like I really didn't think about it. It just happens to you. It's beneficial for everyone to invite what you would call the void in, the emptiness, the solitude, the quiet. The biggest challenge is making time for my creativity, and that starts with not being quite so busy and not keeping my mind so full of what it needs to do, what it did, what someone else said, what someone else did, and all the little myriad worries that I can hold. And they keep me very busy, and they crowd out that time and space that I need to come up with a new idea. And you just have to have the time to allow it to bubble to the surface. I think there's so much more to us than we possibly use. I had a really horrible incident in my life, and I was just at loose ends. I found myself at the art table, and I just started pulling out materials, and I got a lot of black things together and a lot of sort of dark images, and out came this sort of shaman with this fire coming out of his mouth. And I worked on this for maybe 2 or 3 hours and really had no idea where it was going. I was just filling up the space on this little card. And when it was all over, I just felt this sense of peace and release and relief, and whatever that incident was that so triggered me and upset me had faded completely. And I went to bed and I thought, oh, I don't know how I'm going to sleep tonight because I'm still pretty upset. But actually, I slept like a baby. And in the morning, I woke up feeling so light. And I really have to say, I think that this saved my life that night, because this took all my pain out of me.